Learning to surf, a lesson in intensity. Had a great day today. My son, Samuel, and myself went out with our coach, Ben, and we went surfing for about an hour, but both of us caught waves. My wave was probably the best wave that I've ever caught. My son, Sam, also got a really long wave. Now, both of us have had a great experience today with this coaching, but the interesting thing is that my son, Sam, has been surfing for about 2 weeks intensely. And actually that's not true. Probably about 4 weeks, but he hurt his knee and he actually has recovered and is back into it. And he's been passionately back into it. Me, I started surfing at 30, I'm 45 now, and never really quite got it. I in fact spent about the first 12 years with a fundamental technical error that would never be fixed unless I found out about it and resolved it. So about 3 years ago, I had a private lesson for the first time. They say, look, mate, Tom, guess what? Your back knee's going down. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. They're like, you'll never be able to surf anything if you don't fix that. And so at that point, after 12 years of attempting to learn to surf with no investment into private coaching, suddenly I get that revelation. I'm like, oh, okay. And for the last 3 years, I've known about it, but I haven't really been able to put that much time into it. This has been by choice. This has been by neglect. This has just been like, I am exhausted, I am tired, I am unable to get up. Now, they're all stories in my head, but with Sam's 14, he's pumped. He's like super into surfing right now, which is great because a lot of other focus has gone into a couple of other things, one of which I'm really excited, which is chess. He's been loving chess and dominating, playing online game, researching on YouTube. And interestingly enough, some of those skill sets in terms of rapidly upskilling his chess game have come across to his surfing game. What do I mean by that? Well, it means that over the last 2 weeks, we've seen a couple of things from Sam. Virtually every day being surfing, sometimes 2 times a day. Today surfed twice, yesterday surfed twice. And just this intensity of getting up and doing repetition after repetition after repetition, even if not catching a wave. That this is having a significant difference on his progress compared to mine. Where we're at today, both of us caught waves, but for me, it's been a 3-year journey. For him, it's been about a month. Very short. Now, the chess did teach him something as well, which is go research the YouTube, learn how to do it. And then I gave him a little clue. I was like, look, your knee going back, it was previous to this, his knee was going down. I'm like, stop that. That won't work. I spent 12 years like that. And then he has practiced his pop out of the water, getting it into muscle memory, getting it into muscle memory, getting into muscle memory. So he's out there and there's like this split second where you have to get up. It's a very difficult sport, unlike almost all other board sports such as wakeboarding or snowboarding or skateboarding. All of those have multiple opportunities because you can just get on at any point. You can go down the mountain on the snowboard, you can jump on a skateboard and ride along the road. But with a wave, they only come quite infrequently. And you can only have one surfer on a wave, generally. And so the opportunities to practice are relatively limited. This is why there's a certain swagger, a certain confidence that comes with surfers. They're like, you know what? I can surf. It's a very powerful skill set. But what's the lesson in all of this? Well, I think there's the 2 lessons. One is using someone else's wisdom to find out what's going on. So first of all, that was from me telling Sam, hey, back knee's going down. And then secondly, his investigation on YouTube and rapidly accessing that information. Second thing, frequency of repetition makes a difference. Frequency of repetition makes a difference. That actually going through and doing surfing twice a day, once a day, or at least regular, that this leads to improvement. Where does this play out in medicine? Well, if you're sitting in exams, it means studying every day. But if you're after exams, then perhaps it means reviewing a case every day. Clearly, we're being forced into this anyway with our CPD to assess what's going on and then correct it. And so if this becomes a daily habit of looking at, okay, where did I struggle yesterday? And then studying today to improve that, then this will give a significant advantage. And this in a world where we're going to see more AI, where we're going to see ChatGPT come through and people using that for medicine, then the value of us as doctors must be significant. And it must be our ability to continually review and improve, to offer something more than just the AI. And some of those improvements might not be in medical knowledge, but they might be in the way that we interact, the way that we share information with our patients. AI is never going to do that. It's just going to list it out. But the ability for us as doctors to have compassion, understanding, pauses at the right place, feeling for that other person, what they're going through when delivering bad news, these skill sets, these may become far more important than the actual knowledge of medicine. Why? Because we're humans. We're not AI. And that skill set may be something that people will be very interested in actually paying for and paying higher prices than they're used to right now, just to have a human interaction. All right, that's all I got for you. If you're a surfer, let me know. Put that up in the chat with the word surfer, and I look forward to seeing you on another episode very soon.